right around the corner. Y'all ready for that? You ready to be watching Maverick basketball all the way to June, maybe? Y'all are the right kind of crowd for this. Hello and welcome. This is the Top Shelf Podcast presented by Hennessy, the spirit of the Dallas Mavericks. And before we do anything, I want all of you to put your hands together for Hennessy, which is an amazing partner of the Dallas Mavericks. Give it up for those fine folks. They support a lot of great Maverick endeavors, including this podcast. Devin Harris has been doing this all year long, and there's some great episodes. If you haven't seen them, go back and watch them on the Mavs YouTube. He did one with Derek Jones Jr. We got Big Gaff in, right? You guys enjoying a little Daniel Gafford? Yes. And then he did a really good one with Dante Exum. If you guys haven't seen those, please go back and watch those. You're going to love it. And thanks to Hennessy for presenting Top Shelf. I think the one tonight is going to topple those, but I guess that remains to be seen. We'll talk about that in just a minute. But what I want you to know, and this may not go well for me, I have been sipping on that Hennessy margarita, and it's unbelievable. So if you have not tried that yet, you must. It comes in a really cool souvenir cup. You're going to get to take that home with you. Highly recommended. If I had another hand, I would be holding it. I had to set it down, but I will be picking it up when I walk right back out over there. The cocktail, whenever you have a cocktail like that, Hennessy adds a smooth cognac twist, and it's an elevated take on the classic margarita. And us down here in Texas, we know margaritas, and so I really like what Hennessy did with that. So do make sure and try that. Nobody snuck in under 21, right? All right, good. I mean, I wouldn't do anything about it anyways, but you should. Okay, here's the other thing, and this is, to me, the most important part. You guys got raffle tickets when you came in. Do not lose those, because when our festivities are over with our two main event hosts here tonight, we are going to do some incredible raffle drawings, and here's what is at stake. 2 winners are going to get a gift box, including Hennessy's NBA limited edition Versus bottle, a Hennessy shoelace charm, and a Dallas Mavericks hat. That's very nice. 1 winner is going to get 2 tickets to a Dallas Mavericks Los Angeles Clippers playoff game that is going to be happening here in a week. Yes. So do not lose those raffle tickets. But wait, there's more. We also have 2 winners who are going to get a combined Dirk and Devin photo. Yes. I hope you win that. I hope you win that. I really do. You're my front runner here. And then the thing that I would try to win if I was eligible, someone's going to get a Dirk signed jersey. Oh, you? Okay, you can't win everything, man. You can't win it. I know. I'm rooting for you, but you can't win it all. So again, it's very important that you keep your raffle tickets because we are going to be doing that right after this is done. Now, when I say this, what I mean is I want all of you to put your hands together for a very important man. He is a member of the Dallas Mavericks broadcast, and the reason he is because of all the awesome stuff he did as a Dallas Maverick. He was a lottery pick in the early 2000s. He was a part of the early team that got to the finals. He went and became an all-star elsewhere and then came back and joined us because his home is here in Dallas. You know him, you love him. Everybody give it up for Devin Harris. People say this all the time. They go, hey man, as good of a player as he was, he's that much a better dude. In the case of Devin, it's kind of true. It's actually kind of true. Awesome dude. We love Devin Harris. And again, thank you to Hennessy for supporting his podcast. It's been great all year long. But he wanted to do something special as we head into the playoffs. And you guys are here to see it. So maybe I should give it up for the man who's going to walk out here and sit in that chair. Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest Dallas Maverick of all time. Yes. There is a statue outside of the arena looking at the street named after him. He is the 6th all-time leading scorer in the history of the whole league. Yes. Give it up for number 41, Dirk Nowitzki.
amazing.
This is great. This is great. Before we get started, though, I don't know if that was quite the welcoming that you deserve as the best of all time. Let's one more time.
Nice Bayern shirt. They made it yesterday.
It's great to be here. I want to welcome all you guys. Dirty, welcome you to Top Shelf with Devin Harris, sponsored by Hennessy. Hennessy's done a great job to sponsor this podcast, something I like doing. I've had 3 episodes, but obviously nothing compares to the best for the last. So once again, let's welcome Dirk, and we're going to get this popping off.
Let's have some fun.
All right. I call you Dirty. Where does that nickname come from? How did that originate?
It goes all the way back to Dirty, Nasty, Filthy. We had yes, those were the good old days with Finn and Steve. And I don't know, it's just something that came easy off the tongue, and Nasty and Filthy for some reason never stuck. But Dirty was, I think, easier to say for some Americans than Dirk, or Dirk, how we say it in Europe. And so it was just always Dirty, and that's the one that stuck. And over the years, I mean, you guys know they were even on the Mavs website. They try to find some, and it just never really, nothing else really was good and stuck. I mean, so we stuck with Dirty, and it was pretty good.
Who actually discovered?
Off the floor, but at the end of the day, you learn from that stuff, and you have to move on. You can always say, I shouldn't have done this, I should have yelled at this guy here, I should have had a better game, I should have played better in 06 final series, but I mean, at the end of the day, that's part of your career, and you have to, at some point after the frustration, and you have to look back and say, okay, this is what I got to work on, and you get better from it, and you be a better player, a better person the next season. So it's kind of hard to say what was my biggest regret. I think I try to get everything out of my talent. I always work hard because I didn't want to waste with my size the talent that I had, and so I always worked hard and pushed myself in the summers to get better. And I'm not sure if there's one thing that I really regret.
That's not, you don't have to.
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
It's a tough question.
It is. That's why we're here.
Yeah.
Why we're getting stuff. What would you say to 20-year-old Dirk if given the opportunity?
I mean, to keep listening and learning. I think that's an obvious thing. Learn from your elders. Talk to everybody. Be a little bit more outgoing early. I think that was hard for me. Learn more. Maybe study something during your career. I think I was so focused on just basketball, hoops, 24/7. Go home, watch League Pass, and I think there's just more to life a little bit. And so now I'm out of the league. I'm like, oh God, I'm trying to catch up on these business meetings. I wish I would have learned another language, maybe another instrument. So I had all this time that you kind of waste as an athlete because you're just laying around, you're watching games, you're on your phone, you're talking to people, and so I think that's one thing. Maybe keep learning stuff also off the floor, and keep improving not only your skill set on the court but off the court.
All right, Mavs are kicking ass right now. President of how you give back and being the leader that you are, I think all of us kind of felt that we had to fall in place and give back the way that you do. So talk about how that started and why you feel such a tie to the city.
So, I mean, it started really my first year, I'd say. I've obviously told this story a couple of times too, that I was struggling my first year here, and there was a culture difference, there was a language barrier there, I was, I didn't understand everything, so, but the people were always great to me, gracious and welcoming, and wherever I went, whether I got food somewhere, or everybody felt like they wanted me to succeed here. They wanted to support me, and I always felt that. I've always felt the love and the loyalty from the people here. And so, and then of course my first year with, it started to get better, and then with Finn and Steve, and really learning from them, how do you even give back to the community? What does it even mean? And you have a foundation, and you work hard, you go to these events, you meet people, and you always play. You play hard, because these people spend a lot of their hard-earned money on you. You have to be out there. You don't rest. You play. I mean, Finn played every night, 40-some minutes. I mean, Nelly drove him in the ground for a long time. I mean, Finn was the ultimate pro. And so just learning from these guys, how do you act? How do you even give back? What does that mean? And so I founded my foundation early in my career. And so we've been doing obviously great things and found great organizations. And so I grew into this community. And obviously now it's home. I've been here for 20, 25 years. So I've been here actually longer than I've been in Germany, and so I feel like this is home. And my kids are born here now, and so this is where we're at.
So your foundation. I've been to all the events that you guys do. You guys raise a lot of money. Just to kind of talk about what groups you give back to and what's so important to those groups.
Well, it's mainly women's and kids charities around here, around North Texas, that do a lot of great work. And so we raise funds. I have my tennis events. I'm sure some of you guys have attended.
It's great tennis.
Yeah.
Best bet. You stop inviting me because I can't play tennis.
Yeah. To try.
I tried.
I've done the baseball, the Heroes game, obviously. So we raise funds during the year, and then we give them out. We give out grants to some great organizations that deserve it, that change lives around here. And so that's how we make contributions as to these great organizations that are already existing, that do great work around the Metroplex here. So like I said, we've had the foundation now for over 20 years, and I've done every year I do my children's hospital visit around Christmas. So I do a food drive a couple times a year. So we do great stuff, and try to help where we can.
So just kind of catch us up on retirement. What are you doing to kind of fill your time? I know you travel a bunch. You're on the committee for FIBA, not FIFA, FIBA. Saw you a lot at the tournaments out there in the summer. You got inducted to the Hall of Fame last summer. Catch us up, because we don't get to see you as often as we used to. So kind of walk us through what you're into now.
Well, it's still busy, honestly, which is very cool. Obviously, the best thing now, the most joy I get from being with the kids every day. They're great ages now, with almost 11, 9, and 7. They started a sports journey, so you can see me at a random tennis pitch in Garland or Richardson on a Saturday. I'm sitting there with my hat on and my glasses and watching the kids play, or at some random soccer field around town, and just watching them starting their own sports journey is incredible, and it's also a lot. I mean, I'm sure you guys have active kids. It is, the weekends are a beast. They're meeting from one thing to the next, and so now I know what me and my sister did to my parents all these years. It's a lot, but it's super joyful, and it gives me obviously a lot of joy in my life. And then we do travel a lot. We have family all across the world. Obviously, with Jess being half Kenyan, half Swedish. We have family all over the world. My family's still in Germany, so we do travel. I want my kids to grow up like citizens of the world and learn about other cultures and languages, and so that's what we've been up to the last 5 years. And then I stay busy with certain stuff. We have a family office here in Dallas that we found a couple years ago, so we do some small investments. I do some speaking gigs around the country every now and then. I was just in Miami yesterday speaking to a company there. So just little things here and there. Then I go to Switzerland for FIBA. FIBA is the International Basketball Federation that puts on Olympics, World Cup, all that stuff. So I usually go to the big tournaments. I'll be at the Olympics this summer in Paris for a week or 10 days. I go to some youth events, U19, under 17 World Cups, and so it's been a whirlwind. I still have some partners in Germany, so I would say I go to Europe a couple times. I would say every couple weeks, every 6 to 8 weeks. I'm in Europe at least. I'm going actually next week. So it's been super busy, but still a lot of time with the kids. And so what I love the most is that I'm my own boss. I don't have to, answer to anybody. I can pick and choose what I want to do. So it's been great. I mean, honestly, when I retired, I thought I'm going to be so bored. I need something. I'm going to get right in. I'm going to try to be for the Mavs and management and be active. And the longer I'm out, I'm like, I'm not sure I want that life right now. Especially the traveling with the team again, away from your family so much. And so I kind of put those plans on hold. And it's been already 5 years now. So I had a just loving life and enjoying being active with the kids, playing tennis every now and then. And so it's been a wonderful time.
Great.
Harris and Dirk Nowitzki. I need more applause than that. Give it up for Devin Harris. All right, y'all aren't going anywhere, are you? First of all, huge thanks to Hennessy. Give it up for Hennessy, everybody. I see a lot of friends out here. I want to give a shout out to my friends at Liquor Depot. That's a great place to go get Hennessy. They're all right. Huge Mavs supporters over here. I love these people. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to do the raffle in just a second. But before we do that, I want to make sure everybody heard that. Mavs in 6, y'all okay with that?
4! Mavs in 4!
Hey!
Oh my God, it's like an auction. 4, 5, 6. Who's got 4? Who's got 4?
I like it. 4.
All right, seriously, don't be a homer. Raise your hand if you think it's a Mavs sweep. Okay, y'all are all homers. That's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm a homer too. I love it. No, but it's going to be a very exciting playoff series. We're super stoked for this. And this Mavs team is incredible. The things that we've seen over the last 20 games, it's an indication that something special is afoot. Thank you, Katya. Give it up for Hennessy. And more important than all of that, give it up for Devin Harris and Dirk Nowitzki. What an incredible night. Thank you to Hennessy. Thank you to this incredible place. I love the Echo Lounge. And most of all, thank you to the Dallas Mavericks and their incredible production team for putting this on. You can see amazing content, Studio 41, the Mavs YouTube channel. But you guys know this because you're Mavs fans. Have a great night. Thank you for coming out. And we're going to do more of these, so we will see you at the next one. Have a good night, everybody.